Hello Homo sapiens. In this video, I'll be talking about cancer and its stages. But before we get into what the stages are, let's talk about how we classify these stages. We use the T and M system for classification. T stands for tumor, N stands for node, and M stands for metastasis. T, tumor, sees how big the tumor is and how invasive it is, whether it has grown to nearby tissues or not. N, node, sees whether the tumor has invaded the lymph node or a lymph node system. And M, metastasis, it sees whether the tumor has sprouted off little smaller tumors around the organs. And compiling this T and M data, we get the cancer stages. There are stage 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. First, let's begin with stage 0 tumors. Stage 0 tumors are the most basic form of cancer. They are just an abnormal group of cells that can be easily removed using surgery. These can be both benign or invasive. Next, stage 1. Stage 1 tumors are a little larger than stage 0 tumors. These tumors have grown a little bit into the tissue and are more difficult to remove using surgery, but still can be done. Now we move on to stage 2 tumors. Stage 2 tumors have begun redirecting a little bit of blood flow towards themselves, and they've begun growing outward. These tumors can still be removed using surgery, but chemotherapy might be used. Next, we have stage 3 tumors. Stage 3 tumors are significantly more dangerous than stage 2 or 1 tumors. At this point, surgery is not very viable unless the tumor is shrunken by use of chemo or radiotherapy. These tumors have grown far deeper into the tissue and have begun growing wider. They have begun redirecting blood flow toward themselves. And finally, there are stage 4 tumors, the last and final stage of tumor growth. This stage is almost always fatal. There is a very, very slim chance of survival, and even that depends on the type of tumor. This tumor has grown to the lymph nodes and it has metastasized, meaning that it has sprouted additional tumors that are growing elsewhere around the body. So let's say you have a tumor in your kidney, then it will send a piece of it will break off, enter the lymph nodes or the blood vessels, then it will arrive at some other destination, let's say the lungs. Then that small piece, it will start growing and becoming a new tumor. And if one of those small pieces end up getting to the brain, then it's only a matter of time. Surgery is almost never an option. And the only way to slow its growth, not even to kill it, to slow its growth is by using chemotherapy. Radiotherapy at this point is just too ineffective. It's too weak. It can only be slowed down, not completely stopped in most situations.